return to greatness be an explanation of Nanachi?
Okay, so here's like a quick rundown of Nanachi from Made in Abyss. Basically, this guy is like a rabbit and a rabbit
Guy or
person.
girl? Oh, a
I think
gender,
it's not explicitly stated, and
right.
I
But it
think
looks like a 5-year-old girl, as with
well
most Japanese
the
characters.
thing is like it used to be a human before it got transformed into a rabbit person by like the curse of the abyss, right? So
Right.
when the Nanachi got transformed, I think he was a boy beforehand, but I guess some people would say he looks more like a girl. I don't know. I mean, for me, he looks like a boy. So
It's anime. I don't question their genders anymore.
yeah, but
And soon I will no longer be questioning their species as well.
yeah, so he got turned into that rabbit thing,
Right.
because in what happened was like the curse is like when you go deep, like the curse gets like bigger, but it takes effect when you go up from the abyss thingy. So the deeper you go, the bigger the effect of the curse is, and he came up from the like bottom level because he was part of like a experiment, and then the curse.
What's the abyss? Is it like a hole in the ground?
Yeah,
Or
it's
what
basically a hole in the ground that, like, when they go into the ground, like, there's, like, another world underneath the ground, or something like that. And, for some reason, people from other countries go to that place, too, and then they get into fights with other people who are exploring, and that's never really explained why they get into fights, and how they can, get to that country in the first place if they're hostile.
Because anime, yes.
No, because like the thing is, it's in the middle of a country. So like, if that country is like a sovereign country, and then you have these like belligerent, troops coming in to go into the abyss, wouldn't they be stopped by that country's military before getting to the abyss? You know what I mean?
So let me get this straight. There's a hole in the ground, and the anime is based on this one guy. I'm assuming the gender here. Who went so deep into the abyss.
The thing. Like, Nanachi's not even the main character. Nanachi doesn't show up until episode 10, right? So,
okay. There exists this character. Right?
Yeah, this is like a 13 episode anime that the character that's being posted here is in episode 10. There for like 4 episodes, basically.
Dude, I'm just trying to follow the breadcrumbs here, man. I'm trying to follow the breadcrumbs to the whole meme here, because I have zero background.
Because you're just like on parole right now, basically. This is basically like you just came back on parole, and like you're just trying to get reacclimated to like the real world here. So
yeah, pretty much. Like, what year is it? Like, fuck.
Yeah. So
okay, it's this anime that, and I'm not even gonna ask what the main story plot is. I'm gonna say that, okay, there's one character, it's a guy who went so deep into this abyss that he became a 5-year-old looking girl with bunny ears, and now he's referred to as Nanachi.
Well, no, Nanachi was his name beforehand, so
okay. He's Nanachi all along. All right.
Yeah. So he was Nanachi the whole time. That's what happened.
So let's, an example. If I send you a Nanachi, what does that mean? Like, am I trying to like, am I initiating a duel here? Like, am I challenging you to something?
I don't think it means anything. Like, so when interrogator.
So why does he get pissed if he gets sent a Nanachi?
Well, so Gabraham Sandwich said that he was initially annoyed by it because on Discord, when someone's having a conversation and then someone posts a picture, it like pushes all the text up and off the screen. So he found it annoying for that reason. Other people.
So it's the size of the picture, not so much the fact that it's Nanachi.
For Gabraham Sandwich, yes. But for someone like FaZe, who is a hentai artist that draws transgendered Sonic the Hedgehog porn on Patreon, so FaZe.
Hold on. I need to stop here for a moment and digest that.
Okay.
T-Prince. That was a mouthful.
Oh, well, if you look at the chart here, that's located on netbeef.tk, FaZe is one of the people that has a one-sided beef with Interrogator. Because, see, the thing is, like, Interrogator, when people get pissed at him, he doesn't seem to really give a shit. Like, people...
No. I'm hung up on what you just said, on what FaZe does. He's an artist, right? He's an artist.
So that's patreon.com/ I believe it's Miss FaZe.
I would like. Oh, it's a. Is this a female we're speaking of?
So this is on Patreon. I'm linking the Patreon right now. So that's
okay. I think we could, yeah, we could definitely throw that up there.
Okay, so
thanks
yeah,
for doing that.
this
'Cause
is basically an artist here who draws basically hentai of Sonic the Hedgehog as a girl, and
I know what he draws. I want to see how much money he gets.
um,
Uh,
$1,005 per month. So that's more than our
Motherfucker
Patreon.
is getting paid $1,005, $1,005 per month for drawing this.
I mean, the art quality is like like a high quality art. It's not like a
Sure,
like a 5-year-old like sketching an MS Paint drawing or something like that. It's better
right,
than anything I
right.
can draw. So I'll
This
give
this
that
doesn't
much.
change the fact that it's got me questioning my life and my career and my college choices. But
Yeah,
anyhow,
yeah. So this is yeah. So that, yeah,
sorry, it's hard to detract, but yeah.
yeah. So like that's basically what this is. So
Hmm.
this is someone who gets pissed. Like so, interrogator just so people are having conversation. Interrogator posts a picture of Nanachi waving hi because that's him saying
Hmm.
hi, and then
Yeah.
Faye says shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, interrogator. and then
Okay.
and then goes on to say like, why is your name interrogator? You don't interrogate anybody, blah blah blah. And then yeah, so
So throwing shade. I mean,
very very upset because of
very upset.
it's not, it doesn't seem to be a picture size image. I think that FaZe is offended at the degeneracy of posting Nanachi. So
Okay, that's what it is.
yeah,
It's phase. Okay, okay, I see.
yeah. So
The degeneracy.
so FaZe is busy until like the March 10th, but I wanted to get both
Okay.
FaZe and Interrogator on the stream somehow. However, if you scroll up and look at the chat logs, Interrogator is basically busy until like 12:30 Central Time. So like not
Okay. Okay.
not even sure what he does for a living. I imagine
Uh,
it's like something that is legal, but that but doesn't need to be talked
hey
about.
man, I don't, yeah, I don't want to assume. Here's two things I don't assume. I don't assume gender, and I don't assume legality of what people do.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's good. That's
Oh
good.
no,
Some good
make
stuff.
it three things. I also don't assume whether or not people carrying an assault rifle has a gun license. I just don't assume it.
You don't assume the legality of somebody's firearm.
That's
Firearm of
right. That's
choice.
right. But my third rule is legality of firearms specifically.
I think that's more of a Texas thing, don't you think? Like because you just spend so
Yeah.
much time in Texas, and then you're just like, oh.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You don't question a man's legality of carrying around an assault rifle if he carries around an assault rifle.
Uh,
Doing what a man does.
yeah. So that's yeah, that's totally what it is. All right, so and
All
so
right,
yeah,
I
everybody, if
detracted.
anyone's here watching right now, be sure to check out netbeef.tk. That's where you can see all of the beefs on the internet, or at least it will be as we get more contributors to it to
Uh,
say that. So yeah, netbeef.tk is live. In
dude,
our
I gotta. Yeah.
tradition of using a free and therefore mostly used by scammer top lover domain of TK, we are keeping up to best practices of the business boys best practices. That's BBBP for those who need to know.
BBPP. I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to choose
Thank you.
a cover picture and a cover image. This is probably going to get us banned very quickly, but I'm just going to go ahead and use
Well,
the photos we
as
use
they
for.
say, we'll see how quickly we get banned.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
challenge here.
I
Yeah.
mean, we're just gonna use let's use business number 2. Hold on.
Okay, let's do
Well,
it.
no, this has a picture of PewDiePie on it and the Wall Street Journal logo. We probably don't want to use that. Because if we do that, man, I gotta find a picture that doesn't have PewDiePie in it. Come on, I gotta find one that's the house
A picture
picture.
of what? A picture of what does not PewDiePie in it?
Something that we can use for like the cover image, just so that we can. Yeah, I think statistics should be working, right?
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
And then I'm gonna use
Um,
the National Gay Ops League logo, which might get us banned, but might not. Okay.
Dude, I'm so glad. All right, sorry to backtrack. I'm gonna backtrack back to the to Miss Phase here.
Okay.
I'm so glad you shared this with me. It's given me so much hope as a aspiring artiste
Yeah, yeah.
that I would be able to make money online by doing something like this. Like there's an audience for everything.
Do you think the logo is too close to the NPC meme logo?
Let me see it. Let me see it. How are you gonna send it to me? How am I gonna see this?
I'll post it in Discord like I've been doing everything else. Hang on one second.
Do we want to screen share? Is that something we want to do?
No,
I don't know.
we don't want to screen share. We just want to have static image with no context or anything. You know, it's like a national sport right there. You see? But
I see it, but this national sport looks like two dudes French kissing.
But it doesn't look like the NPC meme to you. We're not gonna
let me see the NPC. I don't know what the NPC meme looks like.
The NPC
again. I'm basically a vanilla outsider normie here, bro.
I mean, okay,
that's
so
just awakened from under a rock.
I posted a link there.
I see it.
Yeah.
So the NPC, yeah, but well, this, you know what? I like it. I like it because it actually refers to the NPC meme.
But people are saying that it's hate speech now. You know, like they're trying to say that NPC meme is hate speech.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's pushing me on one too.
You know what? That looking at that piece of art, it does show a semblance of balance of two sides. You know, like two eyes being, you know, yin yang, and by showing that, we're kind of showing, you know, a fair view.
Let's submit for review and see what Patreon says, and then if they don't like it, we'll change it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just do that because
I'm fine with that. Other than the fact that it looks like it was made on MS Paint. Was this made on MS Paint?
Yes, well, technically I used JS Paint, or Paint.js. It's so JS Paint is a web version of MS Paint from back in the day because they don't make MS Paint anymore in Windows 10. So if you want that MS Paint experience, you got to go to, I think it's Paint.js or something like that.
I'm on it right now. JSPaint.app.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's because it's JavaScript that they use to recreate it. Because this was the fastest method for editing a photo, even though it always looks terrible, but it's fast. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, I've used it many times.
Yeah, well, because I'm gonna use if I'm gonna use like GIMP or Photoshop, that I have to. There's like too much stuff to mess around with. Whereas Paint is like straightforward. You can like draw a line and it's simple.
Dude, this brings me back.
Yeah, man.
I kind of want to do this though. I kind of want to connect the two lines. You know what? I want to modify a little bit and send it back to you, but feel free to go ahead and do what you were doing.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
I'm gonna modify this just a smidgen. Or Control Z doesn't work. I gotta undo. All right.
Okay, I can add goals. Okay. Oh wait, I still have to we have to wait for the review to finish before we can add the goals. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just Patreon is just being submitted for review, and then we're gonna have to we need to get a corporate account to link to Patreon though, because I'm not gonna link my bank account. You know, not doing that.
I believe we still have the our corporate Chase account.
Okay, because we could use that.
I might have canceled it, but let's see.
Because the thing is, like, if we use the corporate Chase account, we could probably get like a business credit card and use that to fund the bubble.us if we get at least $6 a month on Patreon. So for those of you who are watching, which is me, if you want to keep this up, we gotta hit that $6 a month goal.
Yeah, which is not that hard to hit, bro. We just need 6 people paying us $1. That's the price of a coffee. Spread out. Why is my balance? Oh, alright guys, I fucked up. Alright, dude. So the monthly service fee for this account is $12. It's already been 2 months, and I'm $24 into the hole.
Okay.
Right now I'm looking for an alternative for...
Can you... Alright. I can, like, you know, send by Venmo or something.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll just put it in a ledger, and I'll just like claim it once we make profit.
Yeah,
if that works better.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. So yeah, I gotta put in the ledger too. Yeah, so that's how it works. So that's a business tip. If you lose money, you keep track of that so you can write it off in your taxes. That's what you gotta do.
My biggest concern right now is, oh holy shit, that's actually a good idea. I didn't even think that far in. T-Prints, thanks.
Okay.
Well, my biggest concern right now is actually finding another business checking account that's free.
And
not, 27 best free small business checking accounts 2018. All right, I got this. All right. Yeah, I'm looking. I got like a list of 20, literally 27.
Okay.
I don't think I could make a mistake here. So.
Yeah, and we already have like the business thing. So like I guess like step 1 is form the LLC, and then step 2 is get the banking account. So this
Yep.
is
Step 3 is question mark, question mark, question mark.
yeah. Step 3 is
And
something. You gotta find your own step 3. It's like it's more of a personal
yeah,
thing than
right.
an actual like standard business procedure thing. You gotta find out
Yeah.
what is the step 3 that works for you, and
Yeah,
then
it's a
that's
self-discovery. It's where you discover yourself.
yeah. That's the kind of step that you need to see.
Yeah.
So
It helps if you do yoga and stretch.
if we could get Tim Chang's here, then we can have him telling us about like how you got to eat yoga to stay healthy and stuff like that. But
Eat yoga to stay healthy.
yeah, but we know
Wow.
but he's just disappeared from the internet. So there's apparently no amount of copyright infringement that we can do to get him back. So
Shit. Really? What if we just call ourselves Tim Chang? Would he come back from the abyss to sue us?
I think we would also have to use like a fake African American accent. And then also, I think what we also have to do is like get his uncle Jim Chang's, who's from the old country, in as well.
Uh-huh.
So if we can,
Perfect.
if we can get that, then there's a chance we can get him out of hiding, because they're gonna be like, oh, someone's impostoring me, and
Right.
there's that.
And it turns out that we're actually fans of you. We just wanted to be imposters so you could come back from the abyss and join us once again. Yo, this JS Paint is actually fucking me up right now.
Oh, why is that taking up too much of your time?
No, it's not. I'm saying I'm trying to like shrink the size of drag the bottom border of this picture, and it's just playing around with me. No, I got it. I'm good.
Yeah.
The only drawback is trying to undo things. It no longer takes the hotkeys.
Oh yeah.
Because it's in a browser. So I have to literally click edit and undo, which I've never done before in my life. Because I'm spoiled by hotkeys.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm just checking the messages. And Butthole Weeb is going to be available tomorrow. So
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, I'm down.
That's
I'm
an
available.
option. We could probably get him.
If there's, oh wow, I will be available to have a chat with Butthole Weeb of all people. Yeah, this is fucking me up. I think there's a bug.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, wait, easy. I can just screenshot this, right? Instead of actually saving it as a file.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling Butthole Weeb right now about our like 30-second anime reviews.
Okay. I have the perfect anime to review for 30-second anime review.
Oh, okay.
I've been on a. Well, I mean, I'll give you a gist of it. This is not officially the review, but I'll give you a taste.
Okay.
I've been on a binge of Love is War.
The anime, the Vocaloid song?
No. The anime is called Kaguya-sama. Love is War.
Love is War.
Yes, Kaguya-sama.
Okay.
Love is War. All right. And one of these side characters has a dance. Her name is Chika, and it's a Chika dance on YouTube with millions of views. Because for one episode it was the ending EP instead of the actual ending, and because this is so moe that it's super popular on YouTube. However, there's beef because it got taken down. Like, it would be taken down, and another anituber would upload that dance. So it becomes pretty much like Pirate Bay, where every time one is taken down, another one's put up. And some of the comments are like, when you cut off one head, 3 grow back.
Mm-hmm.
And this dance is unstoppable.
So
this dance Right. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, it's unstoppable. It's a force of nature. There are covers of this dance by various Japanese girls trying to achieve the level of chica, but obviously because they're 3D and not 2D, they don't achieve the level of chica that chica is.
Oh, okay. Okay. You'll be able to help us keep track of internet disagreements and help people to get along better. Yeah. And then that's good.
Are you gonna cover streamers? Are you gonna cover?
I don't know. I'm covering everything. I'm covering the internet. This is the whole internet, like, or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are making business tips. That's the thing here.
Right.
I'm gonna make a post right here. Yeah, text right here. Netbeef.tk is live. You can now enter the world of internet conflict resolution. .tk. The PDF that we were allegedly going to make is going to come soon. Yeah. Well, for the time being, if you join, you'll get the business boss role in the Discord. So that's something that you can get if you come onto Discord.
Oh shit! We're giving out business boss. Damn.
Yeah, you got if you're on the $1 Patreon.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna have multiple.
If we can trick people into getting the $1 Patreon, they will get the business boss role in our Discord channel as a reward. And
well, no, this isn't trickery. We're actually offering a title.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what the legality of it is, but eventually I want to start selling like Netflix and chill shirts because that's what this show is all about.
Yeah, yo, I'm writing that down. I'm collecting meme names for shirts that potentially I would probably again shill on a dropshipping site.
Yeah, we got to launch a dropshipping site soon too. We got several ideas for things to sell, but for now, I just wanted to have something that's already up there, so that we're not just doing this for no reason. I mean,
yeah. I feel like it's a multi-pronged attack, right? I mean, we have this creating content.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a lot of branding and shilling.
We have an interactive content thing now. What is this?
Interactive content thing, yeah. There's definitely more. I'm talking about like buttons for people, like to put on their book bags and shirts.
Who is Striped Squirrel? I'm looking at the NetBeef board right now. I see dicks on it, but who is Striped Squirrel?
It doesn't matter. I guess it's just someone.
Let's see. We got a message from Butthole Weeb. He says, "Dope as shit. I'd love to get buzzed and come chat if the day lines up with you. I'm usually free around 8 p.m. Eastern."
Make it happen. Yo, I don't care who Striped Squirrel is, but tell that motherfucker to come on air. Tell him to come into the chat. Tell him to listen to this so we get
Is there messaging on this NetBeef thing?
I'm trying to find out. Wait, is that me? Wait, if I'm on it, am I Striped Squirrel?
Are you not logged in? Because it says anonymous.
That's probably me.
Oh yeah, that's probably you. So I guess you're a Striped Squirrel. I guess it's like when you're editing a Google Docs and you're not identified. Yeah. So I guess that's what's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
So what did we learn today, boys and girls? That Nanachi is a statement of degeneracy. Miss FaZe creates very interesting content and makes decent money on Patreon for creating interesting content.
Yeah.
Good on you, Miss Phase. All the power to you. I'm unfortunately. I respect the hustle. I like the hustle,
You know
and I
what I
want to
want to
see
do? You know what I
this be
want to do
successful.
about hustling? You can finish your message,
Mhm.
and then I'll give my message on how to hustle.
Oh no, I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to like reiterate what's went on. But go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So my plan was we're gonna have a video. This has to be a produced video. It can't be a stream because it's got to have like a bit
Hmm.
more quality. We're gonna have to edit it and stuff like that. But it's gonna be like a
Yeah.
tutorial on
Uh-huh.
how to hustle like Soldier Boy, and it's gonna be a multi-part step on like how to first get like the Raspberry Pi, install the RetroPie on it, and then it's gonna
Hmm.
tell you to like illegally download a couple of ROMs, load it up onto an SD card in the Raspberry Pi, and put it on your dropshipping website, and then go on Twitter and start hustling, saying, "Hey, check out my hustle, buy my console that has all these pirated games on it." And then you got to start shit talking to a bunch of overly litigious companies such as Nintendo and Disney, and be all like, "Yo, y'all ain't gonna do shit." And it's gonna be like a tutorial on this, and that's how it's gonna go, and that's gonna be the point. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Except this video is a disclaimer in that if you get arrested,
Well, we're gonna have like words appearing like in the middle of the screen, like asterisk, don't do this, and like asterisk, like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
definitely don't do
don't
this. Like,
actually do this. Yeah. Okay, I get you. I get you. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. We gotta cover my ass. Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. We should probably do a cover your ass tutorial as well.
Hmm.
Have a bunch of like legal sounding mumbo jumbo on your terms of service, saying we can do whatever we want, and if you do
Did.
anything,
Uh huh.
like basically the terms of service will be a business jargon version of we'll do what we want and we'll cover our ass, and that's basically what it
Hmm.
is. Yeah, we actually should develop a business jargon translation service. I think that might be a good thing. Right, where
Oh,
you,
that goes along the list of possible businesses.
yeah,
Business
you type
jargon.
in your ordinary English phrase that you want to translate into business jargon that doesn't really mean anything. It's like you're
Hmm.
injecting more words and removing meaning from
Yeah.
the message that you're trying to give out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell does value proposition mean, right?
Well, what you want to do is you want to have your value proposition, and
No, no,
that's good for you.
I'm saying that's an example of translating something
Well, no,
into
no, no, no. We're not going to translate from business to English. We're going to translate from English to
English to
bullshit,
business.
basically. That's the
Ah,
plan.
I
Yeah.
see. That's wow. That's genius. I ever heard. I ever heard. Also, for the legally covered ass, I can think of the thumbnail already. It's just a dude with a pan lid covering his like bare naked ass. Thumbnail,
Yeah.
right? And the video title would be "How to Cover Your Ass in Business."
Uh. Yeah, that
I
sounds.
feel like that would get so many hits.
Hmm.
No, no, I know that will get so many hits.
I'm really hoping that like butthole weeb doesn't turn out to be interrogator and like they're the same person, because that would be very disappointing.
Oh, but that would be a plot twist, though.
Um. Well, because there's a separate Twitter account for interrogator at the bun poster,
Mm-hmm.
who we should follow actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and follow him. And then there's also interrogator, which is at the bun poster, and it says the best bun poster imposter.
Huh.
I mean, there
Right.
is that. And oh, okay. Nope is also on here too. Interesting. We should also follow Nope. Nope is another YouTuber. Nope dot file extension. I think.
Is that Nope with a K?
No, it's NOPE. And then I think it's on Twitter it's like .m4v. On Discord it's .flv, and then on YouTube I think it's just WMA, but with a space because you can't have a dot in your name. So that's basically what that is.
Nope, WMA.
Mhm.
I can't find him.
Well, I mean, I was originally going
He's
to
like-
have a plan where like we were going to follow all of these like famous people who have the blue check
Mhm.
marks, except we would only follow like the parody versions of them where they don't have the blue check marks. I think
I
we
dig
already
it.
follow like an Elon Musk imposter, except he has a blue check mark. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is this the real Elon Musk? It better not be. If this is the real Elon Musk, then I'm gonna be very mad.
Elon Musk on Twitter.
Yeah, I just want to follow
Elon
like.
Musk is very active on Twitter.
Oh man, there's another. I just want to find like the fake celebrities and follow them. Like,
do it.
But the thing is,
How
I
about,
don't.
how
There's
about
like
we
a.
have one? We could package this, right? One episode dedicated just looking at fake celebrity accounts and reviewing them, or giving our reaction on them.
Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, we could just do like a Twitter streaming episode, I guess. We're just looking at Twitter, trying to figure out who to follow and who to ignore and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or our review, or what we think about fake celebrity profiles.
I think the best way to do that though is for us to be both looking at it. We'd have to do it on like Rabbit, so that way.
Yeah. There's gonna be some screen sharing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Collector is in too, so when he's ready, he can unmute, and then that'll be that.
Oh shit, yo, welcome, Collector. It's been a while. I hope he hears me. If he doesn't, I'll say it again. Yeah, dude, no, I think that is a standalone episode. That could be a standalone episode in and of itself, right? It's both a segment and an episode looking at fake celebrity Twitter handles and judging them and giving our reaction. And then we have a list of 5. We start off with a good 5, the top ones. In the next episode, if the audience wants it, we'll do the ones that we missed, and then this could be an ongoing thing. I'm looking at maybe 3 to 5 episodes on this.
Okay. Netbeef.tk. If I'm looking in incognito, I just want to make sure that it's
okay.
Yeah, you could. So if you're looking at like just viewing it, you can like click and drag around it. You can download it. You can print it. It's pretty interesting. It's some pretty good stuff.
Dude, this is super sophisticated, dude. I feel like we're high-teching this shit. We're not just
Well, it's a high tech half-ass. It's high tech and half-ass. That's the way I roll.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that's crazy. Wait, it just hit me that Dick Masterson was looking at this because you're in contact with him. Well, that's blowing my mind.
Well, the thing is, it's kind of weird because I've emailed him with maybe 3 or 4 different emails, over the years, and he's responded to almost all of the emails I've sent. So he's very good at responding to emails to random people on the internet who just happen to message him. So I'd say
crazy. He must get a lot of emails.
Yeah, I could imagine that must take up a ton of time, because I mean he's not like us who if you look at our email, majority of them are from the freaking automatically generated BS that you get when you register for a website.
Well, yeah. We're gonna filter that, right? We're gonna filter that.
Eventually, we're gonna filter that.
I will take up the task of filtering that. I'm good with filters. I could do it. That's my to-do right now, is filter auto emails. I actually just attempted to. I can't say cleaned up because it's not a work that's done yet. It's not a job that's done yet. But I was cleaning up my email, my personal and my school email, which I still use for job apps.
Interesting. I'm just gonna email Dewey Donovan just for YOLO, because that's just what happens to be. Yeah. I think it's pretty interesting, because we just get
We'll make it interesting.
We'll make another Patreon goal where if we get a high enough monthly thing, we'll actually register a real domain and not a .tk. We'll keep .tk for as long as it stays, because that is Business Boy's best practice. However, despite the Business Boy's best practice, we could have another domain pointing to it as well, just so that we have because .tk domains, they're kind of notorious for, if your website starts generating a lot of traffic, it's free for the first year, but then if you don't pay them and someone else wants to hijack your URL, they'll sell out right away.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why you can't really rely on a free top level domain. And there are similar situations where if you get an email address that's free, it's not
Mm-hmm.
as reliable either. As a paid email address if you pay for like a professional email address service. So
Mm-hmm.
we could eventually start our own email hosting service, like so you could get like an @businessboys email. That could be something that we can do down the line. I don't know who would want that. I mean, I guess, well, who I want to get? I want to get Justin Wang because he lives relatively close to us, right? Like I'm like I've mentioned this on several previous episodes with people who actually know who I'm talking about, but we've narrowed
Yeah.
down where he lives to like maybe a like neighborhood-ish, like.
That's yo. I don't know if he would hear this though. I mean, we're all right. Let's make it clear that we're not out to get him. We're just
Well, I mean, like,
we
we're out
want
to
to
like
contact.
buy him a cup of coffee and say, "Hey, do you want to
Yeah,
go on our show?" We're not out to
yeah,
like, yeah, we're gonna
yeah.
we're
We're
gonna
not
show up.
gonna.
We're gonna show up at his house, dual wielding caffeinated beverages. We got a coffee in one hand and a green tea in the other, and it's gonna be like,
Yeah,
which one do you
yeah,
want? Like,
yeah. I was gonna liken it to blue pill, red pill, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh yeah.
No, I feel like yeah, I feel like yeah, that would be a tad too far. We want to reach out. We wanna at
Mm-hmm.
least see him in person, if not
See him on the internet.
have him on here. Right, right.
Mm.
Collector, are you there, Collector?
I don't think he's there yet. I think
Okay.
he's still trying to get everything up and going.
Cool, cool. I was gonna say something. Yeah, dude. So,
So yeah,
dude, that's a shit ton of ideas. How's life?
life is okay. It's doing okay.
All right, all right.
Yeah. How about you? How's your life going? Has it been going as well as you
It's
wanted to go?
yeah, can't complain. I've been on an anime binge. Although, I feel like every time I've come on, I'm on a somewhat of an anime binge. But I swear, it just because the times have lined up. But I was on a slice of life binge, and now I'm on a random anime YouTube clip binge of anime.
Oh, interesting.
Like all the like borderline softcore stuff. That borderline just passes YouTube's terms of services of pornography, and makes
Oh,
it on. Um,
that's interesting. I mean, they have a lot
yeah,
of
I
those
got
things. Like they have videos of, but it's age restricted though. So even though it's like kind of somewhat bypassing it, it's still like a bit of an age restriction.
yeah. No, these are no. I'm talking about like these are anime, but like they're the ecchi scenes from the anime
Oh,
that
okay.
that people focus on and cut
You
out.
know what they do with the when they do let's plays of hentai games is they whenever they gets a hentai scene, they actually overlay it with like fighting game footage like a Mugen or
That's
something
right.
like that. So there's
Yeah,
like,
I've
it's like
seen that. I've seen that.
yeah, so like it's a sex scene.
Yeah.
However, it's just you just see the fighting, but I think the sound effects are still kept the same. So I'm not sure.
Hmm.
But I think that was enough to bypass some of the issues that they have though. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean not just the ecchi scenes, and like the key scenes, like the moe scenes, like the characterization of the cute character and whatnot.
Hmm.
It's basically a YouTube rabbit hole that is hard to escape because now it's on all my suggested videos, and which has taken over the TED Talk videos that I've been looking at. So that's a testament as my quality of life right now.
Hmm.
I've replaced TED Talks, productive educational TED Talks with moe anime cuts.
Okay, but
That's my life.
I mean, how would you compare the like the moe anime cuts to the TED Talks to the specifically Sam Hyde's TED Talk where he talks about the future?
Dude, I have to admit, I have not seen Sam Hyde's TED Talk yet. I know
Oh,
you told me to. You gave it to me.
yeah,
I've pretty much only read like the gist of it.
yeah. As long as you got the gist of it, that should be good enough. Like basically,
Yeah.
he's talking about how
Um,
things are in the future. So that's all it is.
yeah. My intelligence has definitely decreased. After going on the anime binge. My brain is it's not that of a productive member of society. Um, one of these days I'll get back to it. One of these days, I'll become a productive member of society again. But until then, boy anime girls. Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what it is.
That's my life, you know?
Yeah. I like this corporate speak that we have about the conflict resolution. That's a very good way to have it, I think. Like people really underestimate the power of corporate double talk because it's really something.
Yeah.
It's really something that can kind of like smoothen the wheels and grease the gears. You know what I mean? It's something that really helps things moving along.
Smooth the wheels.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Which is
planning on
also
having
business talk.
I was having an idea about talking about like the conspiracy about like the SeaWorld conspiracy. I think if we could get like Collector because he's our conspiracy correspondent. However, it seems that he's still a bit preoccupied. So
he's fighting off the FBI agents who stopped by his house in search of conspiracy evidence.
But yeah, because like the whole SeaWorld thing was kind of curious because you have these the SeaWorld centers which they say is for like rehabilitation of these animals, but if the animals are being rehabilitated because they're injured, why are they making them do backflips and stuff? You know what I mean? It's like it just doesn't make any sense. Like why would you have like the dolphin do the backflips? Earlier today, I was hearing that there were rumors about like a lot of dolphin rape going on. Like I don't even know what that's all about. Like I didn't even think
Like
that was something that was possible. But
oh no, it's a thing. It's a huge thing. That's what dolphins do. They are intelligent creatures, and they do exactly that.
so the dolphins are raping are the ones doing the raping. And
Yes, absolutely. They rape both the dolphins and they attempt to rape their human trainers. There are multiple gifs on the internet where a dolphin jumps out of the water and humps like a lady.
Oh, yo, that's
I don't think
that's not like photoshopped, right? That's like an actual thing.
No. It's a thing. It's a common thing that they attempt to rape. Well, pretty much everything. I mean, I don't think the rape was successful in achieving its purpose, but you see that there's a lot of attempt made by the dolphin.
Like some sea creatures are just a little bit less innocuous than others, I suppose.
Oh, absolutely, and this is the worst one. I think dolphins are these cute creatures.
Yeah, because you never expect it. Like you just think, oh,
Right.
it's a dolphin. Like, what is a dolphin gonna do? They don't do anything. They just play around in the water. But it
I'm
turns
looking
out.
at. No, go ahead. I'm looking for a video of dolphin humping a tourist. Just to send it to you.
The tourist, like as in like you're just
Tourist. Yeah, like just people like the. So there's actually a lot of videos of.
Is it just people? Like, let's say like you have a horse and you have the horse and you put it in the water. Will it go after the horse as well? Like,
I don't know. I never tested that theory.
huh? That is just weird.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna send you this. This dolphin humped the shit out of her.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be safe for YouTube. I don't think I should be putting this on the stream, but that's.
Well, shit. I'm just gonna put on general.
No, okay, yeah, why not?
Oh no, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. If you look at
it's up on YouTube. That's it's like not like on like Live Leak or like World Star. It's just straight up YouTube.
Because, yeah, well, because it's not graphic.
It's not graphic. Oh.
It's not graphic. I mean, they're in bikinis, they're in swimsuits.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is, or like they're in wetsuits.
Yeah, and then like of course like it just cuts to like a fighting game in the middle of a. Instead, it just cuts to like a martial arts movie instead of a fighting game. Because...
Well, yeah, but it doesn't need to. There's nothing involved. You don't see anything. It's literally what it sounds like. It's a fish attempting to hump a human, but then it's just like a fish humping a human, and
oh,
I don't know if it gets nut off, but the human isn't injured. It doesn't seem like they're injured. They're laughing.
Oh,
by it.
Interesting.
Or they're laughing at it. So.
Yeah, I think
it's like seeing an animal do what animals do, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's exactly what animals do. But it's funny because we try not to do that as human beings. But then we know deep down inside that we're animals just like them.
Oh. Yeah,
Sorry to get
that's a
political.
very philosophical view that you have there.
Yeah, very philosophical.
Why are people talking about
that just got? Yeah.
two poons posts? Dope.m4v is sending some fan mail. It's a... That's interesting. Why are people still posting pictures of this girl's feet? It's like some weird girl who was in like some awards thing, and then they're always posting pictures of it. It's really creepy. It's...
What's the girl?
I don't know what the girl is. It's like it's some girl.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Can you link me to it? Can I get some reference here?
I'm just on Twitter. I'm logged in as Business Boys or B Boys rather on Twitter. So it's like on the Twitter feed.
I mean, it'll help if hey, if you want to go down the Twitter hole, I want to go down with you. You want to stream that shit? Like, let's screen share that.
Yeah, let's go on Rabbit right now. Hold on one second.
Yeah, all right. Let me see if I could get Rabbit on this phone.
Yeah, I think we have to straight up get a... What am I logged in? Okay, I'm logged in as Business Boys on Rabbit.
T-Prince, this is a good segment too, I believe. Like a good idea for a segment is literally one of us goes down like a rabbit hole, and then we just go down with you on it and we comment on it.
Okay, yeah.
You know what
I mean,
saying?
using Rabbit was how I was gonna do the live reading of Bob and George. That's how we were gonna do it.
And what is Bob and George?
It's the Mega Man comic strip that they use using sprites from the Mega Man games.
You told me. Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that soon. We just have to figure out. Hold on a second. Let me just find the Twitter login. Twitter.
What?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll send a invite link in here.
Yeah, do that because the app changed in that it's hard for me to navigate.
Oh, the phone app is like impossible to navigate. You know what? If I have to use my phone and I'm actually gonna set up a room, I'll actually set it up on the PC first and then join my own room on the phone because that's easier to do than to just use it on the phone.
Yeah. The phone app is not the greatest. It actually, I mean, it's changing a lot. I feel like there's people working on it, but it's not where it needs to be.
Yeah. That's what we're hoping. Shoot. Did I spell that correctly?
Oh, I told you this on in our chat room off air.
Yeah.
But basically another idea.
What?
Game of Thrones trailer dropped.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So any review or trailer breakdown video that people make, easy views, you know, basically free instant audience right there. I know you're not into the mainstream stuff, T-Prince. And
you know what?
Fair,
we're just gonna go straight up. I'm streaming now my desktop, so we should be seeing.
Fuck yeah! All right.
We should be if you go on if you join up on Rabbit. I'm streaming the Twitter thing that we're looking at right now. So.
Oh, did you hide your porn yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you hide your porn on your laptop? Just kidding.
I mean, everything except for the desktop background. So yeah, this is our Business Boys Twitters right here. This is like peeling back the curtain right here, behind the scenes look at what's going on. Just want to see if I can zoom in a little bit on this. Is this what, Firefox? I think it's Firefox. Yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in a bit. Yeah. Get some zooming action because...
Zooming action.
Because it's not fitting to the screen properly. It's just, oh, can we do this? No, that didn't help. Basically what we got here is... yeah, just keep on zooming so that it can look a little bit bigger. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we're looking at some nope drawings. That's on our feed. I think we just saw Jerk Douglas. Okay.
Yo, I'm still loading. What the hell?
I remember we followed Biohazard for some reason, but I don't quite remember why. I think it was... Oh, yeah, it was to rename the Boy Scouts of America. to the BSAA so that they can get sued by Review Pro. Whoa, we follow him? Hold on a second. Let me see. Yeah, we're following this guy. Look at that. We're following.
Yo,
the
he got
report of the
clout.
week. What
Does he
happened?
have clout?
Yeah, he has a lot of clout. He has so much clout that he actually got stalked. You know, he had to leave his house to protect his family.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I just tweeted at him. Yo, look at that. Our first live on-air tweet. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Dude, I gotta work on knowing when you're memeing and when you're not, Seaprince.
It's good to just assume that I am. That's basically what you gotta do.
Okay, okay.
This burger is not a travesty. I'm gonna like this. Wow. So yeah, I think this guy, he's a YouTuber who eats chicken nuggets, and then talks about like the food, and if it's good or not, and then what it tastes like and stuff. I think that's what he does. And then he had a video about self-esteem and dressing how you want to dress, and he's saying that he wanted to wear like a suit when he was like ever since he was young, and then he's like, yeah, I wanted to wear a suit, but I was too embarrassed to wear a suit. So then one day I said, I'm not gonna be embarrassed, and I'm just gonna wear it. And
isn't this sounds a lot like the Daily Report?
No, I think it was called the Weekly Report or something like that.
Yeah, Weekly Report.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy.
This is the guy we're talking about?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're following him on Twitter. I just tweeted at him, but you know, when people are popular on Twitter, they don't see all their tweets. Like you just tweet at them, and it gets lost in like a sea of messages of. See, it's him holding an entire pizza. It's like the pizza's bigger than his head. You look at that.
Yo, can you throw that link up on Discord? Because Rabbit is not working for me right now.
I mean, I don't even know where the tweet is at this point. Twitter is kind of.
No,
Twitter's
just the profile of the guy. Can you just?
Oh, okay. I mean, Twitter's a bit of a cesspool. I can't really. I'd say it's like if you don't already have a Twitter account, don't bother making one. It's nothing really interesting. It's like advertisements and people complaining, and that's pretty much what most of it is.
Yeah, or Elon Musk and Donald Trump apparently.
I mean, Elon Musk is like even. I don't know. I don't even know if we're following the right email. No, I can't copy and paste from Rabbit. I don't know if we're following the one that we want to be following, which is the fake Elon Musk. Yeah. Can I copy and paste? No, I can't copy and paste that. It's just twitter.com/IamReviewBra, which is BRAH.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that guy. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we covered all the topics that I had planned out, which was the dolphin rape, the SeaWorld conspiracy, and netbeef.tk.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, which is this guy right here. You can see who has beef with who. And then we can work towards a goal of conflict resolution so that people will no longer be mad at each other and we'll live in a world where everybody gets along. I mean,
also,
some of the beefs are over the dumbest things too, and then some of them are over like serious, like, you know, super serious stuff. So that's where this whole thing comes out.
We also know that it's a very viable business to draw Sonic the Hedgehog porn. I mean, not porn. Well, hentai.
there was already a what is it called? Yeah, that's already been a thing. Like Sonic has already been a thing, though. I don't know what the deal is with Sonic, but yeah.
Well, the point is, this lady, well, I'm assuming it's a lady because there's Miss in the name, seems to be very successful in this endeavor of Sonic porn. My best wishes to her.
Yeah, Pumpkins. This was a while back. This was the last year when like Yahoo Mail was like, now you can change your inbox theme to match the season, and then I replied to Yahoo saying, stop trying to make people eat their phones because phones are bad for your diet. They are not good nutritional value. I think that's something that Arcane would go on about because we had him on another episode actually because he had released a video that I put up.
Yeah. Well, technically, phones do have a high caloric value. You know, if calories is however much energy you get when you burn something, like a phone's battery would blow up. So I would imagine, yeah, I mean, if you consume the phone, you consume a lot of caloric content. You know, not mentioning the part where you just fucking die from all the toxins, but assuming that doesn't happen, yeah, you get a lot of
calorie content. It's got enough. But when you're talking about the macronutrients, there is a bit of an issue. We could also set up we could also have like a bodybuilding segment, or give bodybuilding tips that are not necessarily researched or things that you should be doing.
Let's do it. Let's give tips.
All right. Tip number 1: don't eat your phone, right? Because you know, a lot of people, they have this really bad habit of going to the gym and using their phone on the gym, but you can skip that. Just don't eat your phone. Don't eat it, and don't use it while you're sitting on the treadmill or on the bench of the machine that you were just using, occupying the space. And that's how you can do that.
Don't eat your phone.
There's a picture of dolphins hugging on like the next video up on that YouTube thing that you linked. It's 2 dolphins hugging in a way that dolphins don't do. Like, I don't even think their arms can move physically like that. So,
yeah, they're taught to do that. They're intelligent enough to be taught to do that.
They're intelligent enough to be doing things that are not natural. Interesting.
Yep. Yeah. So are humans.
Yeah, I mean, humans, you kind of expect that, because humans are interesting enough. Like, you can probably, well, it depends on the human. I'll say that much.
I got this from the internet, but with the right amount of money, you could train a human being to sit in a cubicle for 8 hours a day.
Oh, and like and do a task for like what, just like repeated motions for 8 hours. Yeah, I can see that being possible. I can see that.
Yeah, it's possible. It's been done before. We've trained humans before to do that.
You could probably make them do backflips at SeaWorld as well.
Given enough money, yep.
SeaWorld human backflips. Yo, that could be the... if we can find a human that we can train to do a backflip, we can have our episode, The Human Backflipper, and somebody who just does a backflip. And that'll be that episode. I've basically... Yeah, I think we've covered everything, though. I think we can end this